Tinubus crime records has been tampered. As original copy with the FBI is declared missing. U.S. court voice out. Nothing Tinubu no fit do. Nothing he no fit do. This man don't turn to himself to God. I am telling you. Imagine someone who the U.S. is even saying that he is guilty of drug trafficking. He is even challenging them and telling them they should withdraw that very record, that he doesn't want them to release it. He was even challenging them and telling them, ordering them. That shows what? That shows that he has a lot of powers. A lot of powers. Hey! Now, another one has happened. Let's check the content. This is today's news. The U.S. Court for the District of Columbia has granted President Bola Tinubu's motion to intervene and oppose the release of his records held by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Central Intelligence Agency, and other top U.S. security agencies. Judge Bail Howell on November 27th ruled in favor of Tinubus' motion, determining that he met the 4 qualifying factors for intervention. These factors politics Nigerian gathered include the timeliness of the motion, the applicant's interest in the records, the potential impairment of Tinubus' ability to protect his interest, and the adequacy of his representations by existing parties. The court's decision allows Tinubu to intervene in the filed by Aaron Greenspan, owner of Plain Sight, a website promoting transparency and anti-corruption in public service. Greenspan had, together with the support of the Nigerian journalist David Ondeyin, filed a Freedom of Information Act (FOIA) request seeking the release of Tinubus' record. A move that had drawn widespread attention in Nigeria. Tinubus' intervention will thus have no disruptive effort, as he has intervened in time to follow any briefing schedule that will later be imposed. Judge Howell stated in her ruling, second and third, Tinubu has a cognizable interest that may be impaired because the FOIA request at issue pertain to information about him that would implicate his privacy interest. The FBI has also claimed that the record of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not even found where it is, though some copies are still on ground, but the originals can no longer be found. The 2,500 pages of information are having some missing. 500 pages are what is left, while the rest can no longer be found. Mr. Tinubus forfeiture of $460,000 said to be proceeds of narcotic trafficking cannot be seen in the file. They don't remove them. They don't. You see, this is the main allegation. You know that if you listen very well, why during the US court case, they were hitting so much on this very crime, for feature of 460,000 trafficking of narcotic trafficking to the US in 1993. They were hitting so much on it, but now you can now see the FBI said this very file, this very one record cannot be seen anymore in that very file, and some other ones. Out of 2,500 records, just 500 copies records are seen in the file. Tinubus is just too much. This man, there is nothing he cannot do. Hi, I salute you, Baba, Mr. Fraud. See, you can do it here on earth, but you cannot do it in heaven. Yes, now you pass man, you pass God. You know, pass God at all. Let's hear you, my people, and let's know what your take on this that has just been reviewed right now concerning Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What is the authenticity of this information? Let's quickly hear from you and let's know what your take is. Don't forget to click on the red subscribe buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.